treatments by an expert here. From pH balance to buildup, irritation, and even hair loss, what's happening on our scalp can impact a whole lot more than we realize. So our next guest here knows scalps inside and out, spending decades treating his clients and developing products that get to the root of the problem.
Love it.
Philip B was here last week, and our last conversation moved so fast. There was so much information. We needed him back here, so please welcome our +1 Hollywood stylist and scalp expert, Philip Berkovich.
Thank you so much for having me.
You are glad you're back.
Thanks.
The B stands for big deal in the hair community.
Thank you so much.
And you made this strand really nice.
Like,
Can we just
all I did was pH the cuticle of your hair.
All right, tell us what that means exactly.
Well, first, I've got some diagrams that we can put up and we can talk about. And I think education is key when it comes to taking care of yourself. You know, as you age, you have to change your game. You have to up it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we're all in decline after 30, basically. It starts slow and then it starts going down, down, down. So if you don't change your game, guess what? You're not in it to win it.
Yeah.
So it's hard to, we need to see some diagrams to know. But we have your hair. Basically, you have 100 to 150,000 follicles in a human head. Okay, every hair grows 6 inches a year. Everyone. Some people say, oh, mine's faster, mine's whatever, 6 inches a year. Look it up. Look it up. Okay. Every hair grows 6 inches a year for 2 to 8 years. Okay, so you can go every year at 6 inches, and another one, another one. And then at the end of its cycle, it goes from this anagen growth phase, which can be from 2 to 8 years, and then it will go, and then it will fall, and it will go into a resting phase, and then it will fall, and then that's the exogen phase. Now, what you want to do is, as we age, our growth phase, anagen phase, shortens, and our exogen phase elongates. So we start losing more and growing less. And so what we want to do is stimulate the scalp to increase the anagen phase to make it grow more and fall less. You just need to keep on shifting it back. Because as you're aging, your follicles are miniaturizing. It's called follicle miniaturization.
I've become obsessed with this, and like I've now started taking a DHT blocker.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Because
that will make your follicles shrink. Absolutely.
Pumpkin seed oil is a good one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've become like, this has become like my
and biotin, iron, vitamin D to regulate the follicle function. Saw palmetto, that's a DHT blocker.
How much hair does one person lose? It's normal to lose hair, obviously, even as you brush your hair.
It varies with everyone. So there's no one answer to that because it's all genetically programmed. But what you can do is, you are what you eat from your head to your feet. When we overcook the food, we kill it. Vegetables and fruits have nutrients, and when if you take an apple and you cut it and you watch it, it dies before your eyes. It turns brown. But if you make applesauce, you literally kill all the amylase and you kill the vitamins, and it just turns to dead food, and then you eat it. Now your immune system has to hammer away at integrating it into you, as opposed to living when it's breaking itself down and your immune system's also absorbing. There's a symbiosis. And I learned that, and I did a raw food diet with Carol Alt, who is a friend and model, and a raw foodist. I really learned from experts on how to better maintenance my body and take care of me. So now I'm in my 60s, but everyone's like, you are? And I'm like, I am. And but I have the energy.
Are you still doing the raw food diet?
No, but I don't cook my food all the way. I understand you have to.
You don't want to kill all the nutrients.
You don't want to. You just don't want to. You don't want to cook it to death.
Do like the Japanese, eat raw.
Eat raw. Oh please, Japan loves Philip B. Japan loves Philip B. Yeah, we are sold in the best stores there. But I'm here.
So tell us about that. You're like a scientist, right?
No, I love it. I'm so into this. Stress is the worst thing for your.
Stress for women is the worst.
I know.
For women especially, stress. I've had women just lose handfuls of hair due to stress. So calm yoga is great. Anything that will. I love some incense. I like things that calm me. You know, your brain knows. Your nose tells your brain, like if your house is on fire, call emergency, call the fire department, right? Okay, this tells this what to do, but it also tells you to relax or stimulate or wake you up. So this is a scalp scrub with peppermint, eucalyptus, high levels, by the way. This is pure. With
essential oils.
Essential oils are medicines. Now, you know, people go on TikTok and they dump rosemary on their scalp, and that's like the worst thing you could do because your scalp,
make it grow.
Well, your scalp's an immune organ, and so your scalp is speaking to your skin is speaking to the immune system. And when you dump an essential oil on your scalp or on your body, your immune system flips out, and it's the alarm bells start going off. But you don't realize that. It's not good. You have to dilute them down in carrier oils like almond oil or olive oil. Base oils, like that's why they use them for massage, because they sit on the surface.
That's true.
So how often do you use like a scalp
scrub? It can be 1, 2, 3 times a week.
Okay.
Yeah, you really want to alternate it. No, this is a chlorophyll wash. You can see the green color. It's rich and gorgeous.
Sometimes I drink a little chlorophyll in my water.
I have to tell you, that's really good.
Thank you.
Your chlorophyll, you know, your liver converts it to vitamin A.
Yes.
So it's really healthy for you. But to wash with it, it's an anti-inflammatory.
I love it.
It oxygenates the biome. And your biome, now listen, we live on the earth, right?
So this is good for your scalp again.
Yeah, this is great for your skin, your body, everywhere. 8 billion people live on this earth. 8 billion people. Now on your scalp, in the biome of your scalp, 500 million to 1 billion organisms live there. We all have it. They are on the scalp, in the follicle, and if you do not wash for 2, 3, 4, 5 days, the oil builds up. And these organisms, that's what they eat, the oil in the cells. So they multiply and multiply and multiply, and that you lose balance. And it's all about keeping balance, restoring balance, so your immune system doesn't trigger. Because after 2, 3 days, and also water. Water, here, this is tap water, and I want to show you all. I did this the other day, but for those of you that didn't see it, so here, healthy hair and scalp is between 4.5 and 5.5.
Okay.
I don't know if you can zoom in on that. It's basically orange to yellow, but you really want to be in the yellow. So now tap water is 7, 8, 9, even 10 in places. So I'm going to just dip this in the water. It's from the sink here in the kitchen, and you can see it's going. Yeah, sure, and that's healthy. All water comes out of the tap alkaline.
Okay.
So but people buy it.
Right.
And I have a friend who makes water purifiers, and she's like, it's so funny people spend all this money on alkaline water, but it comes out of the tap alkaline. Ha ha ha.
Oh my God.
And I'm like,
those people. I'm a 9.5 girl myself.
Oh, well, you know what? That's, well, you know, this water is going into 7, 8. You can see it's going into 8 right there.
Right.
See that? Now watch. This is a pH toner with apple cider vinegar.
That's what you put in my hair.
And it literally closes the cuticle immediately. And you can see as I put it on, watch the pH drop right back down immediately. So what I do is I spray this on my face. I spray it in my hair, and I rub it into my scalp at the end of my shower. This lives in my shower. Now, if you don't want to buy it, you just take a cap full of apple cider vinegar and put it into a cup of water, and then put it into a spray bottle and keep it in your shower, and just douse yourself with it when you're soaking wet before you grab that towel.
Wait, because this strand is pH balanced, what? It makes it
closes the cuticle, which protects
smoother,
but it closing the cuticle protects the hair. The hair, when the cuticle's open, the hair is compromised. It's compromised to damage, color loss, color fade.
Okay,
it's
speaking
incredible.
Of the we have take a look at this, because we have a close-up of what you're talking about, opening up the follicle and closing
before and after,
yeah, before and after.
Feel that cuticle.
There it is.
Look at that.
There. So what I did was I took you from the right to the left in a second. Your hair is pH sensitive, and so is your skin. You know how you go to a cosmetic counter and you buy a toner, it tightens your pores and makes your skin a little tighter and more taut. Well, this is what it does. Face, scalp. Honestly, it's cider vinegar with essential oils that are oxygenated, and they're great for killing bacteria.
Pardon me.
I know.
So you just want to knock the bacterial levels down. You want to keep everything in check for a healthy biome. I do. I literally rub it all over my body. It's in your legs. You won't see your skin as your skin dries with tap water. As the tap water dries,
I feel youthful.
What happens with high pH? Let me explain what happens. When you shut the shower off, if you towel dry at that point, as the water is evaporating, that high pH is sending a signal to your brain, your skin's biome is sending a signal, the scalp, to the immune system that there's not balance. The skin is drying out, so the oil glands start pumping, so you end up with an oily scalp. But if you normalize the biome with a pH toner, your scalp normalizes too. And your oil glands calm down, your skin stops flipping, the cells stop flipping. With dandruff and psoriasis, your itching stops because you're controlling your bacteria, you're controlling your oil glands, you're controlling the cell turnover.
I have to tell you, as a kid, now I remember, as we're talking, I just had a flashback. My mom would make me, at the end of my shower after I washed my hair, with apple cider vinegar, dilute it a little bit with water, and she would make me rinse my hair at the end of the shower. As a kid, I hated it though, because of this, it kind of has a smell, right?
The smell, but the smell evaporates. You don't realize that.
I know, but as a kid, you're like, oh, hey, don't make me do this.
As a kid, I didn't like black olives. You know, as an adult, I love them. You know, your taste changes.
Yeah, I know she's watching. I'm like, you were onto something.
You were on it.
Mom was Moms
know.
Moms know.
And by the way, one of my clients told me when I was like 21 years old, she said, when I was a little girl, my mother used to use apple cider vinegar rinse on my hair and it made it so shiny, Phil. And I said, oh my God, that's great. So I went home and I made it and I brought it to work and I was like, this is incredible. But then I started deep diving and realizing what it's doing for the biome and for the skin. Your dry legs are gone. Your dry skin's gone. All you do is you just douse it on, you just mist it on wet, rub it in quick. We're talking seconds here, people, seconds.
So that's
and then
the
towel dry.
You need that. So
this is like a must. Like this is your game changer. This is the end of the shower. This is detangling. Your comb goes through. Do you know what I love doing? I love shampooing and conditioning. I mist this on in the sink. I squeeze it in. I towel dry, and I hand my client this comb, and I go, comb your hair, and she goes, with that? And I go, with that. And she goes, how did you do that? How did you do that? My hair's so tangled. Highlighted hair, tangled hair, gone in seconds.
Wow.
It's all about the science of life.
Last time you were here, we didn't get to something. Do you remember what it was you really wanted to mention?
Chlorophyll?
There you go.
Chlorophyll.
Yes.
This is in the chlorophyll wash.
Okay, that's what
Again,
it was.
it's an anti-inflammatory. If you wash one hand with this, I do this all the time. You just put it on one hand and you wash it, and then rinse it, and then mist it while it's wet like this, and then this and towel dry. All your inflammation's gone. Your skin goes totally. The color, all the redness goes out of the skin. The inflammation goes away. It's incredible.
So
the
how
power
often
of
do you
nature.
wash with that, the chlorophyll?
Oh, I actually use it every time I shower.
Okay, so
I love it. I do head to toe.
What's the other?
I do my feet. I do everything with it. It's a head to toe wash.
What's the other comb? So that you have the gold magic comb.
And then the
gold
brush.
comb. The brush. Oh, so this is my brush. See, with my picture on it. But we actually make this brush. This isn't made of natural wood, and it's natural bristle with crystal nylon, which is a detangler. So if you have extensions, just go lightly. You can comb it out. But most important to these natural boar bristles. These bristles pick up the oil. Now let me explain something. They pick up the oil and they move it down the hair shaft. Do it before you shampoo. It's the best habit to get into. Just before, just for a few seconds even. It's better than nothing. But you know, when you mop a floor, don't you sweep it first? Otherwise you get muddy streaks. Well, why wouldn't you brush your scalp before you wash it? Because you move the dead cells off the scalp and stimulate your cell turnover.
And I oil the scalp now.
But you also stimulate growth. You stimulate the follicle.
I learned all this when I was trying to grow my hair back.
You are so passionate.
I love this. I love all my clients come and they go, I've learned so much.
Do you have a class called pH by PB? Because
not yet, but I should. Do you know all shampoos are pH perfectly? The problem is the water you rinse with.
You can't spell Philip without pH.
Thank you. That's true. That's true. Hey, can I tell you this? Speaking of pH, I've taken litmus paper in every country in the EU, Hawaii, Japan, China, Australia. I sell in 40 countries. So I get this opportunity to test litmus. You can buy on Amazon.
No, your stuff.
Oh, Amazon, philipb.com is the best place to get. I really wanted to make hair care cosmeceutical. I thought about it and I thought everyone's making soap and water and fragrance. Number one reason why every lady bought her product when I asked her, everyone, and they all don't know each other. I love the way it smells. Why else about it? It looks great in my bathroom. But what does it do for you? Nothing. I said, you know, it's time for product to exercise. Your scalp's the only part of your body you cannot take to the gym. Think about it. So I made formulas that are rich in peppermint and arnica. Incredible.
You just touched my hair.
Aloe, eucalyptus.
You don't have to do anything. I just need your mat. You're like the Oprah of hair care. Just touch it.
Oh, thank you very much. Here, feel your hair right here. Just feel it right now. Go like this. This is it's really fun to do because you can just feel the cuticle. And now I know there's a little mist, and just a little tiny bit, and then you just pull it through like this, and it instantly I can feel it. Now feel it. And clients always say, "Oh my God, I can feel it. I can feel it."
It seals. It almost seals.
It does seal. That's what it's closing the cuticle.
We're out of time again.
Oh no way! We didn't even talk about hair loss.